Hello, going to do a guide showcase video for a Berserker Barbarian. So stick around to figure out what this character is like. I'll have it split up into sections so you can skip along to the section you're after. So I'll begin the first one, which will be the skill points. So for a Berserk Barbarian, you pretty much want to get yourself Berserk. Max that out first, 20 points in that. And then you only need the prerequisites, just one, and one. So one in bash, one in stun, one in concentrate. Leap attack, and whirlwind are not required for moving around. You'll notice why once we go to the gear portion. Blade mastery, maxed out. 1 point in increased stamina, increased speed, iron skin, and natural resist, or just 1 point. And for war cries is where the rest of our points are going. So we've got 1 point into find item, and every other point we can spare goes into find potion. At the moment, it's at 7. If we level up a little bit more, we're only 88 at the moment, so a few more points can go into this as we level up. 20 into Howl, as that's a synergy, and it receives 10% per level. We got 1 point in Taunt and 1 point into Battle Cry. Probably not required. It's up to you if you want to use them or not. I find them handy, and I think they're worth the point. Especially Battle Cry if you want to do some boss farming. 1 point into Shout, and then Battle Orders is maxed out. Battle Command, 1 point. That's the skill tree. Our stat tree, we've got only 52 into Strength. A lot into Dex for this particular build. If you swap weapon, you can see I've got max block and everything else into Vitality. So the reason I went with max block for this build is because I have over 4000 HP, and that's more than enough. So the max block really helps out. Go over the gear for this build. So running Grief, it's just the best weapon by far. There's pretty much there's not much else that comes close to this, but you can get away with other weapons if you don't have access to the low rune. So like the Redeemer, basically any elite weapon is going to give you enough damage. It's not going to be as strong as Grief, but like a elite unique weapon will be pretty good enough. Like the Scepters are all good. Like Astrian's Iron Ward, it's like really hard to find, but that's an option as well. Running Enigma, the teleport, it's just one of the best items you can get in the game, and it's got the magic find per level and the strength per level. So this is why we're running such a low amount of strength. You can run some more strength for some more damage, but you don't really need it. The one to teleport is the main thing you wear this for. I'm running Rhyme, so you can run other sources of cold immune. Cannot be frozen. So, for example, you can run Darksight Helm, for cannot be frozen. So you don't have to run Shield. So you can run like a Blade of Ali Baba or something in your offhand, like something like this instead. So this can be your main hand, and then you can just run this for some extra magic find. You can put 2 Ist runes in this. So, with the Blade of Ali Baba, where are we? 471 MF. And then with the Rhyme, we got 408, which I still think is plenty. Yeah, so that's why I'm running this. It's also, we get the max block with that as well, so we are very tanky. And I'm also running 3-piece Immortal Kings. So I've got the gloves, the boots, and the helm. So the helm alternative, another one you could run would be like a Shaco. And you could put a Jam Rune for Cannot Be Frozen as well. So that's an alternative that a lot of people do. You can't really run Immortal Kings just because you lose out on teleport, and teleport is what makes this build viable. Or a belt I just got gold wrap on for the increased attack speed. There's so many belt options you can use, so you can run Immortal Kings. I think I've got one of those around somewhere, but yeah, over here as an alternative. For rings, I just got Nature Rings. The reason why I'm running the 3-piece Immortal Kings, you got increased attack speed, and you've got Magic Find from this, and you've got, the 2 War Cries, 2 Command skills, so it's kind of like 2 all skills, basically. But you can run other boots as well, pretty much any rare boots. You can run War Traps. So for charms, just have a Barbarian Torch. You've got Annie running a Geeds. For all the small charms, I'm just running 7 MFs. Now for all these large for these grand charms, these aren't ideal. I just found a lot of them, so I just stuck with them. I just got 1-2 War Cries for all of them. So War Cries, Strength, War Cries, Life, War Cries, Lightning Damage, max damage and life. Better options would just be like max damage instead and attack rating. Or you can just run a whole inventory full of small charms filled with MF. The reason why I went with 1-2 War Cries, more to battle orders and battle command, but the main thing is more points into find item, and then that way you keep this at 1 and then put all your extra points into find potion, which is a hard extra 1% chance. So if we swap to our offhand, which I'll show you what we have now, it's got Heart of the Oak. So you can run 2 Heart of the Oaks, or if you're poor, you can just run 2 Spirit Swords. Other alternatives, you can run 2 Wizard Pikes, and if you're running 2 Wizard Pikes for 50 faster cast rate in each, you need another source of 5% at least. So you can run, like a ring that's got 10% faster cast rate and some MF or something. Or you can craft yourself an amulet like this. So 2 to Barb skill, 6% faster cast rate and 24 MF. So we can run that once we get a little bit more experience. So we can run these 3 items and hit our fastest breakpoint. For the moment, I'm just using a Seraph's Hymn, so 2 to all skills, and it's just got a bunch of attack rating and a little bit of damage, I suppose. Okay, so that's the gear overview. Get our mercenary back. Just running Insight, just because we do use a bit of mana teleporting around Treachery and his Visage, Sajay. When we go out and buff, let's just do so we're at pretty much 4k HP. Our Merc is at 5k. When you're teleporting around, you'll be using your offhands. The one problem with this is you don't have cannot be frozen, so you can get frozen like this. However, that doesn't affect your teleporting, so it's not the end of the world if you get frozen. So even though we don't have our fastest teleport speed. Where are we at? Faster cast rate. 75 faster cast rate. I think what 67 might be. I think 67, then it goes to 105. So I think we hit the 67% breakpoint. But the reason I'm running these over a wizard pike is because it's given us 3% more chance on find item. So it went from 56 to 59. So the way this works, there's two ways to play. Just pretty much kill everything. And then you can just find items on pretty much everything. So we've got that. Or you can just teleport around. Okay, so there's a boss here, and oops, hail everything away, and then swap weapon, and just take down the champions. Oh, this is player 7. That's why it's oops. That's why it's looking. That's why it's looking a little slow. Normally you'd be doing this on players 1. If you are doing more like rune farming or something like that, then you'll be doing a higher player count. So you swap weapon, and then do all of your find item, and teleport around. Champions again. Swap weapon, hide and find.
I can't carry anymore.
Nothing. So teleport around.
I can't carry anymore.
So you see how we've got the 2 items. This is why you basically target bosses. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing in here, so just continue on. Use that. Nothing here. Let's go and try and doesn't look like there's any bosses or anything. So let's go down to level 2, I guess. So just shout everything away, and then just take care of the
I need the key.
Take care of the bosses and champions. Yeah, swap weapon, and then you find item again. So that's the pit. Can't basically take out everything in the pit, or just focus farm just the bosses. I'll show you what Travincal looks like. So just rebuff again. So this is what teleporting without faster cast rate looks like. So you kind of want to have faster cast rate. So you can probably increase the players count against these guys. Swap weapon and find item.
I am overburdened.
Oh, it's not too much, I guess.
I can't carry anymore.
So that's what the counter looks like. That was on players 1, so pretty sure players 1's
I can't carry anymore.
probably optimal. I did spend an hour yesterday doing Terror Zone Andy.
Greetings.
So
Good day.
it actually is tips. It is completely possible to do some boss farming, because I did an hour of it and it wasn't too bad. I'll show you what Andariel looks like. It would be pretty much similar if it was a Terror Zone as well. Just go in here, hail everything away. Give her a few smacks. Actually, I was doing her on player 7. And there's a Ravenfrost. Jesus, that rolled nearly perfect. I think what is a 250 attack rating and 20 dex. And I got a Mavina's thing. But he'll get in. I got that yesterday. That also nearly rolled perfect. It's just one short on magic damage reduction.
Good evening.
So that's. Don't really want to be doing Bale just because of wave 2 is just a bit annoying. Oh yeah, yesterday I also found Alders as well. So did find a few items yesterday. Oh, found also that Leviathan. Haven't actually identified it yet. I don't know if that's my first time finding it on D2R. Guess I can identify it here. I have no idea how that rolled. I have a feeling strength rolled high, and then enhanced defense and physical damage reduction rolled low. Anyway, there's a Leviathan. This cannot roll ethereal because it's indestructible. So anything that's indestructible cannot be ethereal unless it is always ethereal and indestructible. So I also found Eagle Horn too. I had a pretty good item finding day yesterday, just testing this character out. Let's show you what a TZ is like. So you pretty much take on everything if you want.
I can't carry
What's that?
anymore.
Glimmershard? Oh. Give him a shred. Okay.
I need a key.
Okay, got some rare ass boots.
I am overburdened.
Oops, wrong weapons. Got a small charm. Change weapon and do some
I can't carry anymore.
item finding or hawking. So another way to build this character out if you want a different set of gear would be to run magic find just on your base items. So like maybe like triangles, gloves or something. Like for 20 faster cast rate. No, there's Beetle Burst. So if you item find Beetle for Burst and it's successful, which this one wasn't, it will drop you double the items, which would be 4 items instead of the 2. So Warpike, have a feeling that's is that the lance?
I am overburdened.
I think I've not actually ever found the unique Warpike. It's on my Holy Grail list. So as you can tell, I'm slipping up on swapping my item back and forward all the time. So that is one of the issues with playing this kind of build. As always, the weapon swap makes it a little bit more trickier. Now, I don't know for sure if the barb is optimal item finder anymore. Like, things have changed a lot with the introduction of Sunder charms and stuff. But it's still a good, still a fun build to play.
I can't carry anymore.
Literally just one-shot everything. Unfortunately, it's not AoE. So it is really specific onto just teleporting in, finding the one dude, take it out, swap weapons and hit R and find. And then that's what it looks like. And then you teleport around. Oh, there's another one.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, what's this one? Just bloody hit all of the so I think it's trying to tell me what kind of barbarian to play.
Anymore. I can't carry anymore.
So we can do Diablo runs as well. So I can show you what a Diablo run would look like. So you can actually take out everything here, which is what you want to be doing actually.
I can't carry anymore.
So the seal bosses don't drop everything. Because they're actually lower level than the 85 area that this is. But as you can see, you get the 4 items though, if your find item works. See, there you go. That's what it looks like when you find item on a super unique. Hey, there's Shaco. What's Diablo going to be like? Should be fine, even though we're cursed. This is players 1, so it's Diablo. Let's do it again and show you what it's like on a higher player count.
Greetings.
Well, actually, there's no need to do a higher player count at all unless you're killing everything. So it's not optimal at all to do the high player count unless you go in to kill everything. So I can show you what that looks like. It's probably a lot slower. It plays 5. This is 85 area as well, so you can farm in here. I just find it a little bit just cluttered, and also the spawns that are in there can sometimes just be pretty annoying. Alright, we've got a skiller. This is players 5. It's too much. Just howl them away. Yeah, to me this doesn't really look like it's too good of a use of your time. Like, you get more experience this way, but you're better off just playing that AoE class instead. Swap weapon and then just try and item find everything.
I can't carry anymore.
So yeah, it really doesn't seem like it's worthwhile to item find everything around. Probably best off focusing on just uniques.
I am overburdened.
But at that point then you're just doing them on players 1 because they're always going to drop you the item.
I can't carry anymore.
So now you know that Barbarian isn't really too good of a higher player count. Like, there's no real point in doing it. It's like this is a specific build. But you get a lot of bases, don't you?
I can't carry anymore.
Our resistances are actually pretty low with this build. So you can definitely run more resistances in your charms or your gear setup. So if you want to be a little bit more tanky. Let's identify these boots. So you never know what red boots could be, those are terrible. Let's drop the players count to 1.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Tell up. Well, there's... This should be players 1 now. I don't know about those guys. Maybe it's too close. What's the charm? Oh, look, the density in here is crazy. This is a bit dangerous. So, probably one of the best places to item find would be Pindle. So I can show you what Pindle farming looks like. So as you can see, when a find item works, you get 4 drops. The one problem with Pindle is he doesn't drop everything. He doesn't drop Tyrael's Might. So if you
am overburdened.
is if that's one of the items that you're looking for. If you're looking for Azure Wrath, he doesn't drop that either, and Arachnid's Mesh. It's players one, remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just found them all. This sword could be something. That is definitely not something. So let's go do a Pindle run. If you are liking these kind of showcase videos, let me know. If you think I need to be adding some more information or trying out some more gear so you can see what it's like with different gear sets, then just let me know.
A coward's hiding place. I am overburdened. I can't.
So this is why you farm Pindle. Come in, let's take him out, find item, and rinse and repeat.
A coward's hiding place. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
That was a fail run.
A coward's hiding place.
There you go, that was a successful item find. So the War Axe, you know, that could be ethereal, that could roll really good, and you can up it into a Berserker Axe. Yeah. I'll do one more run. And that's pretty much the Berserker Barbarian showcase. There's so many gear options you can use. For this one in particular, you don't need teleport. So if you don't have teleport, you can just come here and do Pindle runs. Was it Pike? There's one of the items you need for the build. Yeah, so that's it. Let me know what class you want to see next, and I'll catch you in the next video.